Welcome to my channel. This is my first requested reaction for the day, and this one is, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right or not, Avicii, A-V-I-C-I-I, singing Wake Me Up. I've actually done this song before. It was a cover by Henry, but now I'm doing the actual artist, which is kind of interesting. This was requested anonymously, and the requester wrote this. This song has, wow, 2.3 billion views. Wow. Avicii was a Swedish DJ who was famous all over the world. He collaborated with Angelina Jordan, and he became friends with Angelina and her family. Sadly, Avicii committed suicide at the age of 29 years old. Wow. God. His family said he could not handle the tough music industry he was in. God, that's sad. That's really awful. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Don't get me started on the music industry, okay? Just don't. I may go on a rant. Okay, focus, Paul, focus. I want to thank you for coming here. I really do. I appreciate every single time you come to watch my videos, and for all the wonderful comments that you make, and just for being wonderful people. I really do appreciate that. Yesterday, we did a live stream for 2 hours and reacted to 16 songs. So if you've got a song that you're just itching to hear me react to, come to my live stream on Sunday and ask for it. I'll react to it right then and there. Live on the spot, okay? You don't have to wait till I work my way through my queue. Just come on Sunday. We had a great time this last week. We had a pretty decent crowd, about 300 or 400 people. Next week, let's see if we can double that, okay? I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that's relevant. I don't put the link to the reaction request form right now because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I have over 3,400 in my queue. You heard that right, 3,400. I just crossed another barrier. I'm working my way down, and I'm going to get rid of all of them eventually. But right now, I'm going to keep the reaction requests closed so that I can keep reducing the size of that queue. But again, Sunday, it's all Katie bar the door. You know, no holds barred. You can ask for it, and I'll react to it. I may not get every single song that's requested because there's too many of you asking, but I might spot yours and react to it. Okay? So this is Avicii. Oh, we need to stop that and restart it. Singing Wake Me Up. Let's see if we have subtitles. We do. All right. And we're already listening to light upbeat guitar music before we even start. I love those subtitles. Here we go.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all
Why?
I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. 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 I didn't know.
Get up, pack your things.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we belong.
Wow. Okay, that's a great song. The melody and the beat, it's got a great vibe to it. I like that song. But the video was powerful. If you think about it, the message that he's sending is, be with your own people, whoever that is, and it doesn't have to be defined by the color of your skin or by the religion that you have or anything else. It can be defined by the music that you like. It can be defined by the things in life that you like. You know, the juxtaposition of her riding through what I think was a grape, what do you call that? A grape orchard? Not an orchard. I don't know what they call, through past grapevines. How's that? Okay. The picture, the juxtaposition of her riding that horse through the rows of those grapes, and then riding the horse on the hard pavement in the city. It just is such a stark contrast. The difference in it, what it communicates is the difference in lifestyle between country and city. And in some ways, if you want to, I mean, most of us do live in cities, but if you want to look at it that way, in some ways, cities are kind of evil because they cram people together in small spaces and they take away all of the nature completely. Well, not totally, they have parks and stuff like that, but still, even the parks seem kind of artificial compared to when you're in the actual country. And they take us away from nature, which is where we probably belong, as human beings. We belong with what God created, and not what man created. And that's the difference between country and city. So, unfortunately, far too many of us have to live in the city to make a living. But that seems to be changing now with the internet, so maybe that's a good thing. But anyway, I'm getting way off track. Well, not really, but I mean, I'm not talking about the singer, am I? I thought he had a great voice, and I thought his voice communicated enthusiasm and communicated a joy of life, which is interesting considering he killed himself. I don't know, maybe he felt like his music belonged in the country and not in the city. The country being what he sings, the city being the music industry, which like many things, when you get up towards the top levels of who's controlling things, it's all very evil and devilish. It really is. But that was great. I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. I pray for you that God will watch over you and keep you safe from harm, that He'll protect you from the evil one, and that He'll make you aware of what the evil one is trying to do in your life. And I pray for that same thing for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.